attract here twice means verb to bring, to lure to one. He attracted me, or he attracted me by gesturing and saying, "Come here, come here." The sign attracted a lot of attention. It's better. To augment is a verb meaning to increase. To augment the, not the price, the, hard. Taxes maybe? That's a hard one. It means to increase, but I'm unsure of what it's used about. Auspicious means promising, a good sign. An auspicious beginning is a good beginning. A good beginning so that people feel good about everything. Austerity is simplicity. To lead a life of austerity means to avoid luxuries, avoid frills, as we say, and simplify one's life as much as possible. Not fancy foods, not fancy drinks, not fancy entertainment, simplicity. Authentic, real, genuine, not fake, not phony. Authentic gold, authentic, an authentic person is like a sincere person, not phony, not fake. To authorize is to give a person the power to do something. He authorized me to represent the government when I spoke. Avarice, greed, one of the 7 deadly sins. Greed. Average, neither good nor bad. Average. Aversion, we had this before. Antipathy, strong dislike, almost hatred for something. He had an aversion for kimchi. Aviator. An aviator is a person who flies airplanes or is interested in aviation. Avowal, an avowal is a noun meaning a confession. An avowal of his dislike for something, confession. Bailiff is a court official in a court who tries to keep law and order. The prisoner became hostile and violent, so the bailiff had to control him. Bargain, a bargain, noun and verb. I think the noun is more important. A bargain is a good price, discount, as we say, a good price for something, a bargain. To bargain for something is to say, what is the price? 5,000 won. I will give you 4,000 won. I'm bargaining. Basement is the lower part of a building, especially a house. Batch is a a group of something, or a batch of cookies is a number of cookies that usually have just been cooked, coming out of the oven. Bellicose and belligerent, almost the same. Both mean liking fighting, liking war. Bellicose is really war. Belligerent personality is a person abrasive who likes conflict. Bellicose is not individuals but countries. Belligerent can be country, but it can be an individual as well. Benediction, nice, good word. He gave me his benediction. He blessed me. I asked my father for benediction. Benediction is part of the religious service for Christians anyway. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, go and live in peace. Benefit is noun and verb. Benefit, the noun is more important, I think. He gave me the benefit of his advice. That is, a benefit does good for someone. As a verb, his gift of $1 million benefited the orphanage. Does good, did good. Benevolent. Benevolent means wanting good. The two words are interesting. Bene, good. Fit, doing. Bene, good. Vol, wanting. There's a big difference. If I am a benevolent person, I want good things. If I am a beneficent person, I do good things. Big difference. We're all vaguely benevolent. We are not all beneficent. Interesting. In ethics, good distinction. Bequeath. To bequeath something, if I bequeath to an orphanage a lot of my money, I leave my money to that orphanage, especially before I die, but it can be after I die too. To beseech is to beg. I beseech you, children, learn these words. I implore you, learn these words. I beg you, learn these words. To besiege is to attack, but is to attack like a besieged city is surrounded by the enemy. The enemy wants to take that city, to capture and destroy the city maybe, but to besiege is to attack by surrounding. Beverage is something to drink. Alcoholic beverage or not non-alcoholic beverage. Bewilder, verb. His attitude bewildered me, meaning it confused me, it left me perplexed, good word. What does he mean? What is he talking about? I'm bewildered. To bid, ooh, many meanings. I'll use the most modern meaning. We go to an auction, a painting is held up for sale, I bid $500. My neighbor bids $600. I bid $700, and so forth. To bilk, good word, too good for SSAT. To bilk is to cheat. He bilked me out of $100. He cheated me out of $100. Bipartisan. A bipartisan law is a law that is approved by both sides, by both Hanara and Minju. Both sides approve. It's a bipartisan law or bipartisan action. To bisect is to break, to cut into two and to look inside. Bizarre. Bizarre is strange, a French word but often used in English. His behavior was bizarre. Strange. What strange. Blade, the blade of a knife, is the cutting part. Blazing. Blazing speed is very fast as light maybe. A blazing comet moves quickly through the sky, like light. A blazing fire burns light. Bleak, similar to dismal. Let's see if dismal is here. No, that's okay. Bleak, some winter days are bleak. The weather is so gray, so cold, so cheerless. Bleak. A blizzard is a snowstorm, especially, but it is thick snow so that we can't even see. It's difficult to see far. Blizzard, scary. Bluff. I'm going to use the verb bluff. We're playing cards. I have a bad hand of cards, but we're betting, and I bet a lot of money. I'm going to try to bluff my fellows into thinking that I have a good hand. If I'm successful, they say I give up. They give up. I win. I bluffed. Governments can bluff too. Bona fide, bona fide, Latin, in good faith or with good faith. A bona fide, it's often misused. A bona fide, certified. That is, I have a piece of paper that says I'm an expert in some field. I'm a bona fide expert. It's difficult to explain. too good for SSAT, I think. Boorish, many of these words are just excellent. If you know all these words, you have an excellent vocabulary. Boorish, great word. His behavior was boorish. That means he was drunk, maybe. He made terrible sounds. He spilled things. He was rude to people. Boorish. Great word. Bore. Very common in school, we know. Verb and noun. Mostly verb. His lecture bored me. Oh. Boring. Boredom. You know all this. A boulder is a large stone, rock, usually in the mountains, in the hills at least, impossible to move. Bounce, you know that, a ball bounces. Bounteous, good word. Bounteous is generous, abundant. A person can be a bounteous, meaning generous. But we may have a bounteous harvest this year, meaning lots of corn, lots of rice. Bounteous, good word. Brackets, I used this word yesterday in our grammar discussion. Square, squares that contain words, not to be confused with parentheses, curved lines. Brackets occur only within a quotation, often misused. Bravery, courage. He showed great bravery, courage. The difference is that courage may be moral courage. He stood up and said, I disagree with all of you. And he was in danger when he said this. Bravery is physical bravery. The soldier dived on the grenade and gave his life. Difference. Brawl, noun, I'll say, verb also, is a wild fight, like in a bar room where many people are involved, messy. Brigadier, strange. A brigadier it's an adjective form of brigade. A brigade is a large element in the military. A brigadier general is, strictly speaking, a general who is the leader of that brigade. Large number of people. To browbeat is to scold and nag. To browbeat someone about something, you must study more. You must study. It's not really scold, it's kind of nag. To nag someone. Cajole is to try to persuade someone more calmly. Oh, please help me. Oh, please give me money. Oh, please do something for me. That's cajole.